Hey guys, today we got this right here. The FHW TOMOFREE. I don't know who came up with that name, but that's it. And it's the model number is the T1. So we're sporting here a 16-inch bike with 3-inch tires. The knobby 3-inch tires, and we're looking at a 20 amp hour battery, a 1200 watt motor, and like a 30-mile-an-hour top speed. And it also comes with a alarm and a little lock and some of them little extras. So what I want to do is I want to just bring the camera over here and open it up and let you see how they got it packaged and all that. Let's just look inside here and see what it looks like inside here. All right, so there's how we got it. Let me back that out a little bit so you can see that. So, okay, so here's part of the stem. Guess you got to put that in. There's that little weight there that you have to tighten that screw. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And then that's where the handlebar is going to go, right in there. So let's just put that off to the side for right now. We got this big wad of packaging. Oh, there's the back seat. Toss that over there. There's that part. Here's a little bag. Wow, looks like a little gift bag. Might be able to go do some grocery shopping with that. Save the planet. Okay, let's see what's in the little bag here. Okay, so it looks like we got a charger. We'll set that over there. We got the pedals. Set those over there. Oh, there's the lock. Comes with, give you a little cable lock with it right there. Looks like some back feet rests, foot rests. So somebody can sit on the back, a child or whatever, your kid can sit on the back. And then there you got a little toolkit. So that's pretty cool. And then you got your manual in there. And there that is, right there. So, yeah. We'll put all that stuff up there. Because, of course, we have to put it together. So, let's see what we're going to go take out some of this foam and all that stuff. Now, this is a folding bike. Well, here's the battery. Okay, so I have to unlock it there somehow. We'll have to figure it out when I get it pulled out. So let me get this pulled out of here, and then we'll work on that. Anyway, so I got it pulled out there, and I will tell you it's quite heavy. It's like 60 plus pounds. Where something like the XP Lite, which is a 20-inch bike, that was only I think 45 pounds. But this thing's like 60 something pounds. So, yeah, looks good. I don't see any damage at this time. So, I'm going to sit here and get this all clipped apart and get all the packaging off and straighten it out. Alright guys, so the only thing you have to do is actually put on the stem and the handlebar. That's basically it. And turn the cell phone holder around to where it suits you. And put the seat on. Other than that, it's really nothing to it. The tires and all that are already on. And here's you get your 2 sets of keys here. There's a set of keys right there for the ignition. Or no, those are for the battery, and the ignition keys are these right here. And they give you 2 alarm fobs. There's the alarm fob right there. Now to arm it, you just press the lock button, and then that'll lock it. And then I'll and then that's going to go off. Then it doesn't go off for very long, I'll tell you that. But you know, it's something, right? Okay. Most bikes don't have this. So then you got your key for your battery to lock the battery in right there. And the keyhole for that, I think, is on that side right there. There it is. Now, so you put the ignition key in. Now I already turned this on. So I have to, the alarm went off for whatever reason. I have no idea. But anyway, so I already turned this on and ran it, and it did go 31 miles an hour on with the throttle test. You know, I lifted up the back end and checked it out. So anyway, you just hit this thing here for the different modes. There's mode 1, mode 2, mode 3. I think mode 1 goes 20, and this one went like 25, and that one, the mode 3, went 31. So we'll get out and ride it here in a few minutes. There's a phone holder, which I didn't know was on here. Here's the brakes. There are disc brakes on the front and the back. And it has these little mini shocks right here for your suspension. It has this little suspension shock. And then it has these little, looks like 4-inch, maybe 5-inch shocks on the back dual. There's the 1200 watt motor. But now I'm going to show you stuff that I didn't even know was on here. Okay, so you got it turned on. There's your headlight right there. Okay, so you got that going on. But here's something I didn't know. It has brake lights, believe it or not. I'm going to pull the brake. There it goes. I didn't know it had these turn signals. There's the horn. The turn signal button's right there. Yeah, I'm digging turn signals, okay? I like turn signals because these people are, you know, idiots that drive up behind you. But anyway, so there you go. You got turn signals. Now, I don't know if they shut off or not when you're driving. I doubt that they do because it's a manual type thing here. So, wow, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I was really surprised about that. There's the 20 amp hour battery. And it's not quite full, but... Now, the only thing I didn't seem to like about the bike was that there was a little wobble in the stem, so I might have to put a little tape, or I don't know, put something in there to give it a little bit more bite. But, you know, yeah, so that might work. And this thing, the frame on this is kind of like the ebike frame, where it had that little grip right there to pick it up with. So when you want to fold it to put it in the car, you're not going to have to, if you have a hatchback like me, you're not going to have to fold it in half. All you got to do is undo this latch and bring down the handlebars. And then just pick it up and roll it in. That's what I'll do. And there's no air in the tires, okay, so I have to go pump them up first. But I really like those little 3-inch, 16-inch, 3-inch tires. Wow, those are pretty nice. I'm really liking this bike so far. Hopefully it runs nice. I think that's a little cockeyed there. I might have to loosen up that tail light a little bit and move it over. But yeah, it's got that little back seat. Wow, really nice. I just didn't think it had the cell phone holder on there, you know. So wow, I'm impressed with that. So what I need to do is move this mirror over a little bit. Or not the mirror, but the cell phone holder. I'll move that over just a little hair, and then I'll get a mirror. I have one in the car, in my car. I'll get a mirror and put it on there. This bike is heavy. This bike is heavy, by the way. It's not as light as you think. When you go to pick this up, so that battery and motor must be heavy, because when you pick it up, you feel the weight on this thing when you pick up the seat. You know, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that, so... Unless I had some camera around my neck, which I don't have at this time. So, alright guys, let's go ride it, right? Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you, I'm going to hold the bike up in the air to see if you can see the miles per hour on it by just throttling it. Went up to 31.5. Yeah, wow. So that's pretty surprising. Alrighty guys, we are going to go for a little test ride here. Alright, so let's get out of the garage at least. Oh yeah, got to turn on the bike. Now I didn't charge the battery or anything, so I just want to go around, just around the block a little bit, just to get the feel of it. Okay. Okay, so I need to make some adjustments, okay? Wow, it seems the accelerator seems very smooth. The motor, you can't even hear it. It's that quiet. Okay, so that brake, whichever one that is, not working that well. Seat's a little bit loose. Suspension works real good. Wow. Let me put this away real quick. Let me check this back brake. Okay, that back brake is working a little bit better than that front brake. I'm gonna have to adjust that thing up a little bit. Right. Now it has metal fenders on it, so you're going to hear all that clanging, you know, of that stuff coming up, you know, pedal rocks and stuff like that. They're going to come up and clank on them fenders. So when I go onto the trails, you're probably going to hear that. All that gravel you're running in, you're probably going to hear all that gravel. So I'll just cut down the sidewalk here. I forget I'm not on the Navi. Okay, so wow. It has some cush to the ride, I'll tell you that. It's got some suspension going on. Actually feels like I'm riding on springs. I don't know if there's any way to turn any of that down, but wow. It's very, the ride is bouncy. I think these things here must be moving around, and then you got 4 springs over there, so when you're riding on it, it feels, okay, the term would be spongy. Would that be the term you're looking for? Yeah, that would be the term. Okay, let me just get out here onto the main drag. I need to make some kind of a, maybe go up higher with the, yeah, I don't have the seat up high enough for one thing, and the handlebars. None of that stuff's up high enough. Let me feel what it's like to pedal this thing. Yeah, like I figured. It feels like pedaling a 14-inch bike, which is crap. This thing doesn't even seem like it has any pedal assist. I don't think pedaling on this thing does anything. Of course, I'm gonna have to put that magic eraser in there to keep that battery from wobbling around. Well, we might as well take it down there on the main drag and see what'll give it a little. I think it has some built-in cruise control too, because when you hold the throttle in for a few seconds and then let off, it still is going. Yeah, the pedal assist, pedaling doesn't seem to do anything at all. Okay. Now, I don't know what speed that was in. I would have to pull over here and check where I'm at here. I forgot what I set it to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the top speed is like 24 miles an hour. So that 31 miles an hour must be some, 68-pound guy. But hey, 24 miles an hour, not too bad. I'll take it. Yeah, pedaling this thing seems like it doesn't do anything. Now, what was that? I just held the button in and then something came up there. Oh, that's the odometer. And then that was the, I don't know what that is. Oh, the voltage. Okay, so it's like the Voyager radius. It has the voltage and the, I'm only at 45 volts. It's a 48 volt, so 48 volts would be half, or 47 something. So this is below half voltage, below half power. Yeah, pedaling on this thing seems like it doesn't do anything. Seriously, nothing, zero. You're ghost pedaling, that's all it does. So basically it's just a throttle cruiser. I think this seat has some kind of spring in here too. This may be a straight, this may be a strictly a trail bike. I want to see what kind of mileage I can get on it. Then I'll know what kind of trail adventures I can do on it. The battery is pretty low. It's down on the last bar, so I need to charge the battery, that's for sure. The only thing bad about the pedal assist not doing anything is that it won't be any good on hills. Because if pedal assist doesn't work, going up hills is going to be a waste of time because you're just going to be pedaling. Okay, if it's not going to help you, then going up hills is a waste of energy. You know, I'm trying to nurse this battery back home, okay, guys? So don't think that the bike will only go this speed. I'm just not flooring it because the battery's at the bottom. It's almost out, so. Okay. The motor on this thing is extremely quiet. Extremely quiet on the motor. Real quiet. You can't even hear it. It's like the, well, that Ngui at T14. You couldn't even hear that thing. Okay, guys. I am going to wrap it up and park this sucker and go take the battery in and charge it. And then when it gets to be a nicer weather in a, what's that going to be? A couple of weeks? Because for the next week it's supposed to be shit. So in a couple of weeks, when it gets to be nicer weather, I'll take it out to the trail or something like that. But I definitely need to make a few adjustments. But yeah, so far it's real nice. I like 16-inch bikes. So yeah, seems nice. I just got to work out a couple of little, you know, knocks and the spring adjustment. Wow, it's very spongy. Now there's adjustments on there, so I might be firming up some of that stuff. So yeah, great. Real nice, guys, real nice. All right, guys, have a nice day. I'll talk to you later.